Jimmy. Hey there, Navy.5184 here. Welcome to another music reaction. We are back with Led Zeppelin, and we are doing Over the Hills and Far Away, live from their 1973 show in Madison Square Garden. Not gonna lie, really looking forward to this one, particularly from this concert. I know I did their one from the ocean, and I absolutely love that. I really want to watch this whole concert in full, but Led Zeppelin has been great to get into. It's really opened my eyes into really what makes them so great. It's one of those things you kind of already know, the reputation, but seeing it for yourself is completely different. So I've really been enjoying doing Led Zeppelin reactions, and I'm really looking forward to this one. So we'll go ahead and get right into it, and I will leave a link in the description below. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. This already sounds like it's going to be a great one. This almost has definitely blues. I don't know if I'd go as far as say Delta, but pretty darn close. Honestly, I feel like I just need to call Led Zeppelin a blues band, because I feel like I get a lot of blues vibes from their songs that I hear.
Hey lady, you got the love I need. Maybe more than enough. Oh, darling, 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 walk a while with me. Oh, you got so much, I really need so much. I have to have so much.
Ooh, right, that right there.
Many times I've lied, and many times I've listened. Many times I've gazed along the open road.
Yo, Jimmy is something else on that guitar, isn't he?
Many times I've lied, and many times I've listened. Many times I've wondered how much there is to know. Many dreams come true, and some have silver lining.
Well, this had to have been a hell of a show. I need to see if I can find the full concert of this on here.
Some Acapulco gold every time.
Ooh. Jimmy. Oh my goodness! I feel like this is probably one of the more vicious solos I've heard from Jimmy. Holy cow! My man! Man. Oh, Jimmy, I know I've said it before, but I have grossly underranked you in my guitar player rankings. in his switch offs, it feels like he's done like 3 different types of solos. Wow. Holy cow. Jimmy, my man, you are something else. Oh, that's not even fair. How's it already almost over? Hey, whatever. That was good. That was good. Alright, y'all. That was Led Zeppelin, Over the Hills and Far Away. And man, oh man, what a song. And I was not really expecting that to be so Jimmy heavy on that one. But you know what? I will take it. Holy moly, that was something else. That guitar solo he did was absolutely amazing. It felt like he... As I said, it's kind of weird. I can't really figure out the proper way to describe it. That's why initially when I said it felt like he did like 3 different types of solos in there. And I really can't fully explain what I mean with that. But it was almost as if, you know, he just like had 3 different guitar solos for different songs. Somehow mixed them all into that one solo. And it all perfectly fit. And it was amazing how it felt like he just so easily transitioned into them. And even as I said during the reaction, it's just, man, I have horribly underranked him in my own personal rankings for guitar players. I mean, yeah, it probably had a lot to do that I just hadn't heard a lot of Zeppelin outside of probably their more, you know, I guess you say famous songs. But then again, I'm sure there's some songs that I knew of Zeppelin that I didn't know were Zeppelin. So, you know, I can't even fully say that. But, you know, I think of songs like, you know, Kashmir and Stairway to Heaven. It's like I knew that was them, you know. But it was just when I started, what was the song? Since I've Been Loving You was like the first one that was the first reaction I did for them. And that was really what kind of got me thinking. I'm like, okay, maybe there's more to Led Zeppelin than I thought. And then as I kept going on and going on, it's just like, yo, it's like I said at the beginning of this, I feel like I should call them more a blues band than anything, because there is so much blues mixed into their music. It is insane. And I mean, I talk about how I probably underranked Jimmy Page as a guitarist. I'm wondering just how horribly I've underranked Led Zeppelin as a musical group. I'm not going to just simply say rock group. I'm just in general. I mean, they definitely deserve to be higher up than I probably would have ranked them before. You know, but it's one of those things where as I'm doing these reactions, I'm really starting to understand the hype. Now, the thing is like when I say that, it's like I already knew, like I already felt like they were really good because, you know, I love Stairway and I love Kashmir, you know, and those being the only 2 Led Zeppelin songs that, well, I should say that I knew were Led Zeppelin, but like Immigrant Song and Whole Lot of Love, I love those songs. I just didn't know that they were Led Zeppelin. So if I even throw those in there, it's like, you know, when I get that, it's like, yeah, they're good that I would easily rank them and say like a top 50. You know, I'll definitely give some due, you know, and how I think they're good. But now that I'm really starting to get more into their catalog and really see what they're all about, it's just like, I had no idea. And this is really the joy of doing these reactions, and everything that's like I thought I knew, it's either gets confirmed or I realize I didn't know anywhere near as much as I thought, because I never would have imagined that Led Zeppelin was such a blues heavy group, but you know what? I love it. I love hearing, tinges of blues in song. Like my last reaction that I just did was Dire Straits, and that was one of the things I was talking about, just hearing like the blues sound to it, and that's another group that I probably really sorely underestimated, Dire Straits even. So, and to think when it comes to Dire Straits and Led Zeppelin, both those groups for me reacting to came from that tournament I did a couple of years ago, the fan vote tournament on who's the best guitarist, and I did a reaction to both of them, and both of those were what was like, maybe I need to dive into them a little more, and boy, I'm glad I have. In fact, Dire Straits has been a very, very good performer on the channel, and Led Zeppelin as well. Have been really good performers, and that makes me very happy because it gives me an excuse to react to them more often, because I really want to really start diving more into these catalogs. And man, but where do I even go to try to give any sort of sensible analysis to what it was I just heard? Because I just got so sucked into really Jimmy's guitar playing. I feel like this was definitely meant to be a Jimmy heavy song, and I'm totally here for it. Just watching him shine like that, and then learning what I have learned, mostly through you all, about Jimmy's personality. It's just amazing how he's such a performer on the stage. But yeah, if I was to walk to him out on the street, it's just like nowhere close to having that type of personality, which is really cool. But at the same time, I think that really kind of just goes to show how much he loves doing what he does, because when you get to doing something that you really love, and it's like at that point it really doesn't matter about anything else. You just go out there and you just completely let loose, because the only thing you're really thinking about is just how good of a time you're having. And you see that when he performs, and that's why I love gravitating to a lot of live performances, because I love seeing that with artists. It's like if they look like they're having a good time on stage, man, just the energy that gives out to the audience too. And also, like with Dire Straits, it's another thing where it's like, as much fun as I'm having watching these on YouTube, how much more fun would it have been, being in the crowd during these performances? Man, oh, I would love that, But honestly, as soon as I get done stopping recording this, I'm gonna look and see if they actually have a full concert for this somewhere, because if they do, I am totally saving that. And I might even do kind of like what I did with the Jackson's Victory Tour, throw a watch party where we watch this whole concert, because this would be a fun concert to watch. And if I can find that, I will definitely consider making that a live stream. Which, if that is something you'd be interested in, definitely feel free to let me know in the comments. And also feel free to leave plenty of suggestions of what else you'd like to see me do for them. I've easily got at least a good 4 or 5 more Led Zeppelin stuff in my queue. But if there's anything else you'd like to see me react to for them, definitely let me know in the comments. But all that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it right there, and just thank you all for stopping by. If you enjoyed the reaction, definitely hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you do, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you can be aware of any time new reactions get uploaded. And also, if you'd like to give some extra support to the channel, feel free to join the channel. I do have some very special perks for people that do join, which will include seeing these for ad-free early access, and for even higher members, I'll even throw in some special member exclusive videos for those in the higher tier. You'll see all those in the members menu if you decide to join that. But either which way, you being here is more than enough, so thank you for that. Definitely be sure to check out my other Led Zeppelin reactions right over here, and I will catch y'all down the road.